show you how to sample. Hopefully I'm gonna get to making a beat, but if not, I'll do another video and show you how to like actually like do the actual sampling and like flipping it and everything. But in this one, I'll show you how to like chop stuff, how to change the key and all that cool stuff. So I do have a little kit you can download, a sampling kit. I think I don't really have any other samples that I put in my kits besides the X kit. And yes, I'm aware someone took my kit and re-uploaded it. I'm aware of it, so you can stop commenting. It's a free kit anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. I just gotta protect myself or in the future. But yeah, so enough about that. So here's some samples you can use. I'm gonna use these samples in this video, and I'm gonna show you some ways real quick how you can sample. A lot of ways that people don't show, or maybe they just don't know about it, but I'm gonna show you. What else? Let's see. Well, I guess we can begin now. So I have like a little format for this video because there's a lot to think about and do. So first you gotta find a sample you like, obvious, you know what I'm saying, but sometimes people just find samples for the sake. So make sure you like it, okay? Or you're not gonna finish the beat. It's gonna be boring and you're not gonna like it. Finding the key. I'll play this and I'll just find the key right now. I just do in the piano roll. I'm right here to say FL keys right here. So I'm gonna play it. All right, so there it is. So I think it's a C, and the way you can do a minor, this is how you understand. A lot of songs are in minor, so I'm gonna just do this briefly, just so you can see. So if you see a pattern here, you'll see that there's one and then there's two half notes, which are notes that are next to each other, but it's really just one, I guess, but whatever. See here, right? And you can see if you just you can copy this up here, okay? That's pretty much it, okay? On how you can tell it's a minor. If you do this twice, so if you do this, I can erase it and just do it on something else. Copy it and then just put one here and you can just copy it. You feel me? So easy. You do it one more time. All right, that's fine. And just copy it, go skip one, and then press one right here. One, skip it, and then you can just, that's how you do an F minor. All right, that's how you can tell. All right, so that's how you find the key. A lot of times it's not in a minor, it's in a major, but I'm just focused on the minor because that's not the, finding the key isn't the tutorial. You can change the pitch. 100 semitones is a key, so like C to C sharp, you can change it. You can do that here. Where is it? You can do that here. 100 cents, it just locks in anyway. And now it's gonna stretch, so now I gotta wait. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to take the bass out first, and that's why I have this example down here. So I'm gonna play these, and I think the stuff is on. I already have everything pre-made. I'm gonna turn these on, I'm gonna turn them down, all right, and just show you what it sounds like. So we're gonna take the bass out, okay? So we go to EQ, and I'm just gonna EQ the bass out sharply. You can do this in any EQ, so it doesn't matter. So right. So then what I would do normally is just click and hold this, come over, boom, and then just drag this till it cancels out this one, and then just drag it back. And then I'll have to delete the top one. And then you'll get this. And it's a very clean cut. And that's just a little tip that you could do. So we're gonna go to the next one. I'm trying to get this video done quickly, but still get everything across. So we did that one, we can delete that. Now I'm gonna just show you the stuff that's in here. So if you right click, right, you got Edison, all right, and then you got the pitch corrector, and that is pretty cool. It just shows you that's how you can find the key too, and you can change the key of the song, or like each part. I'll show you that here shortly after I do some of these. That's just the sampler. Fruity granulizer, that's my favorite one. It's really cool, some stuff you can do with it. The fruity slicer, that one's probably the one people use the most, and it's very like clean. I just like clean plugins, and that's why you see me be biased for slicex. I don't really like it. It's not that ideal for me, but for you, you might like it. So those are the ones we're going to be using. Probably know about some of these, or you probably don't even know these exist. Or you can use the playlist, which I'll show you. So the first one we're gonna do just chop in Edison, okay? And I'll show you. First thing you want to do, pick your BPM. Where are you shooting for? All right. Now you want to do kind of around the sample so it doesn't distort, because it will sound terrible. So I'm gonna go to Format, Edit Properties, and I'm just click Default, and then it'll sync. Right? You'll see it change. So now you just got to find a sample. And keep in mind, some of these I picked, well, all three of these I picked on purpose to have vocals, because I'll show you, I think it's important that you see the trial and error. But I picked some that aren't going to go, like this one you're going to see is not going to match. And I just want to show you that not everything's going to be fun and games, because a lot of people online, when they do tutorials, they like, to a beginner, you're very gullible when you're a beginner. You believe everything you see. And some of these people, they take advantage of that, and you don't know, but some people, they spend hours making a beat. Probably days. And I didn't realize this until like I started making tutorials and started talking to people, and it's like, you do that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, there's people that do that and you don't even know it, and you think they're making a beat. That's why I dedicate my channel to doing everything raw and live, because I want you to see the trial and error. So that's the point here. I want you to see, not everything doesn't work. Not everything works. All right. And you're going to have problems. You're going to get frustrated. So that's why I picked some of these to not work. But we can just get this sample. So I'm going to play it and make sure it loops. All right. So that's all you're doing here. And I'm going to count the beats now, just so you can know how to count the beats. So 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so I started late on this one, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we might have to change it somewhere over here, and I think that's good. Just for the tutorial, you can go in and fine tune it and do all the extra stuff. So we're gonna come down here, right? And then this is the easy part. All you have to do, right click, 4 bars, okay? And I already have the drums up, I think. Yeah, so you can just see, or not. I don't know why the drums aren't playing. Oh, okay. So it's pretty much on beat, it's a little off, but that's because I didn't fine tune it. You should do that, fine tune it. So don't worry if it doesn't sound perfect on the tutorial. All right, so that one's done. All right, just a regular chop. I can show slicex real quick. And I don't really like this one. It's just the slicer is just like, okay, like it's everything into one except the granulizer. So if you think about it, this is Edison, pretty much. This bottom, it's exactly Edison. All right, and then this is the love filter, pretty much, just this whole top part. And then you can slice it, right? And if you want to use this and you want to send it to the piano roll, just click this. And then you see this long line right here. You can just choose, everything. So I'll show you why this one isn't the best one. So that's just how you do that. I'm not gonna go too much into that one because, one, I don't like it, and I don't think it's efficient. I think it's just too much. But it's the same as the slicer, pretty much. It's the same thing. I'll show the slicer here shortly, but I'm going to show this one real quick. Okay, so follow along. I don't know, you can choose these. So with this one, this offbeat, you want to put at the 5, right? You could just stretch it, but what I'm gonna do is click here. All right, go to detect tempo, and I'll just do 75 to 150 with samples. 135.428. Just re-stretch them. And you could do fit to tempo, but you don't have to. I just, you don't need to do that. So you can see it changed. All right, so you want to click here. All right, you want to stretch it. I just go to none, and I just go zoom in and just stretch it like that, as close as I can get it. And see it's off, so you got to go in real fine and look. All right, so you're gonna see it's not gonna match perfectly, and I'll tell you why, and that's why I picked this one. But usually you could just do this, and that's just another method. So here, now it matched pretty decently. It wasn't perfect, and I'll show you why. Tell you why is because when you actually go in Edison and you edit it, you probably didn't fine tune it enough, right? And or you did the wrong placement of the chop. So you probably did this, right? You drug it out and you thought this was nice because, like, when you hear it, you're not hearing like on the grid, right? You're just hearing it how it is. So you don't care that it's off beat at the time, but then when you hear it with the beat, you're like, oh wait, that's terrible. So you can see, right? And that's gross. All right, so I'm just showing you that. All right, how to fix that. You just got to go back, and if it's just a chop that you got in a sample pack, I would, like, sometimes it's over chopped like this. It's over chopped, so you might want to shrink it and try it, or do 3 different chops. So like one that's further out, one that's down here, and then one that's closer to where you want it. All right, so that one's done, so we can erase that one. Okay, and now I think I'm gonna do the stretch one first, and this one is just basically, you can see I'm just one-upping everyone, just building on, like, we're just doing, start the foundation, how to chop it, right? And then we did the stretch, like how to get it on the grid. Now I'm gonna show you how to take the drums out, and not every time this works, and FL might skip. So you can see it's stretched and everything, right? Now you want to take the drums out, right? And also you could just double click like I did, right click and go to 4 bars, right? And then if the pitch changes, if it changes, you can go to resample or auto. I just switch between both until it goes back. So here, so you want to take that out, right? I'm gonna play some music while I load this up. Now I'm gonna show you, this might skip. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably gonna skip. You know how FL is. So what you want to do, I just put the release tape a little bit, the threshold down a little bit. You don't have to do that, and I just turn the drum level down, and it should kind of like take the drums out a little bit. You can see it's kind of hard to tell because of the skipping, but you can see it does take it out. But the good thing about it is when you have the clap on here on your drums, you can actually, bypass that sound anyway. So that's just another thing you can do. We're gonna erase this. Now we move to the playlist. This is my favorite way. By just cutting it, right? So you want to just get it. Now this is the hardest way to do it. There's other ways too, but I just like doing it this way because this is how I first started. I used to make beats like this. I used to literally grab the snare, right, and put it on the grid, and that's how I made beats. So that's why it's so easy for me to make beats now this way, because I used to hate doing it in here. So this is why I like the playlist so much anyway. So you just got to find the right placement. So you can just count the beat. So about right here, I feel like is the point where it should switch. Like it should go to the second part. You feel me? So I'm gonna just stretch it down maybe to here. Let's see what that sounds like. That sounds about right. Okay. So we might just be able to cut this, but I'm not gonna do it so we can know where we're at. Okay. So this is the playlist part, and I'm gonna have timestamps so you can just skip because there's different levels of people that are watching, so you can skip and learn something new. So I'm gonna just see if this matches. If not, then we can mess around some more. So it's pretty close. I want to get it exact kind of, but I guess we don't have to. It's not needed to get an exact, but you get the point. I'm sure you get the point. Now I'm gonna show you the little secret, or the it's not a secret, but it's just I've never seen anybody really do it. You could do it this way, chop it. You've seen me do that before in the video. Chopping it like this, right? And I don't know, but you gotta take stretch off. Remember that, take stretch off. And I don't know, you can just right, make sure it's chopped. I mean, cut itself. Make sure it's cut itself. You can do it that way, but there's another way you can do it that's easier. Just click here, the options, the sample options, go to chop, and then you can mess with all this stuff. You can do a bunch of stuff, auto slice it. But I like to just go to the bottom, the stutter. And this is a trick to kind of, if it doesn't match, and you can tell how I'm building it, I'm trying to build your skills throughout the video. So, you know, you start the foundation, and now you're like, okay, I can do this. Oh, I can do this. And now I can do this to do that. You know what I'm saying? So with this, what I'm doing is I'm trying to show you, you can bypass it sound being off a little bit because it's skipping. It's not skipping, but it's like, it's chopped onto the grid, right? Right, and then I'll just do one more. Right, we just do one more. Just try stutter 2. Right, and that's pretty good sample. I like that. So yeah, that's another one you can use. So I'm gonna take this one away. Yeah, take that one away. Okay, so we're making pretty good time here, about 18 minutes. So I'm trying to not leave anything out, and I'm sure you guys will tell me if I leave anything out. Again, I'm doing this kind of live. I'm trying to see. The granulizer, I kind of want to show that one last, but we can do it right now. And I can just delete these. And again, you can just right click, pull it in the granulizer, you know. But I'm gonna just use this sample I already put down here because I'm probably gonna use that for the beat. All right, and this is what it looks like. I'll show you what the knobs do, but I'll just play it. And this is why I like this one, because you can go to pitch and you can change it. You can play it like the piano. And there's a lot you can do with that. If you do it right, if you pick a sample that's really good, or just like a Vox or something, you can really do some cool stuff with that. So I'm gonna go. I usually do percent. I never try step. I'm gonna just stick with percent. That's what I usually use. That's for me. You can use anything you want. I'll just show you what it does. I'll just change the effects as I play it. You can see how you can just come up with stuff. And you can see how easy it is now. You can see why I like this, okay? So and it's everything's in key already. That's the beauty of it. Everything's already in key. All you have to do is just pick your favorite part. And it's probably gonna sound, I'm not sure how it's gonna sound. This is my favorite way of sampling. So yes, maybe it's a little biased. I don't know. I just love it. And then you can pan it. I think it's already panned. Oh, I didn't even press the. I'm just showing you what it does, the start time. I'm not really 100% sure like what that's doing. I think that's like where it actually starts. So it might start on a different point of the beat. This, I think they're just, oh snap. I think they're just where it starts. Like, you seen in the slicer, like how it's going on the transients, like the what are these called? Like the high peaks. That's where it's choosing to cut it. And as you can see, when you click here, it's gonna be on transient. That's where it's choosing to cut it. That's a pretty good place to cut it anyway. So that's just what the granulizer does. Just something simple. You can mess with the settings. And you can see why I like this one so much. So this is my favorite one. If you want to know how I sample, okay, not many people do that. Maybe like people like that do EDM and stuff, they use this a lot. Because when I started watching tutorials, I never did like hip hop tutorials when I was like a beginner. I watched like EDM stuff and like, because that was the only stuff that I thought was professional or like people, they knew what they were doing at the time. Because most people who did like rap or anything, they never talked in their videos, and it was annoying. It was very annoying. They never talked. So yeah, so that's how I know about this. The last one is the slicer, and all you have to do is just right click again, go to slicer. Pretty easy. I'm sure you know about the slicer. It automatically slices it for you. You can change the pitch. Again, 100 semitones. This is where that comes in, is a key, so you can change that. And I think it tells you actually, does it? Let me see. Well, I guess it tells you the key of this here. So it's a D. Or maybe it's just the key that's attached to. I'm not sure what that really means, but I do know you can change the pitch. 100 semitones is a key, so you can change it to match your beat or whatever. I'm gonna change it back. Here's the attack. You know what I'm saying? The decay. You can do a lot of stuff with that as well. The cutting, again, same thing as the playlist. Is just where you want to cut it. This is like loading a sample and stuff. But this one is the one that I like. Obviously, dump the piano roll. I just do normal. You can do all types of stuff. Normal is fine. I'll show you why I like normal. So these two are my favorites, okay? And this one is pretty cool. You can get pretty creative, like really creative. This might not sound good, I'm not sure, but all right, you can just see what that sounds like. You might want to turn it down too. You can see how much you can do with it, right? You can just create all types of melodies with this. Okay. Let's see. Just keep going with it, right? Right? Easy. That's why I like that one. You can also make a melody from this. It doesn't work with everyone, and I'm gonna show you how it doesn't work. So I'm gonna dump it to piano roll again. Just real quickly. And I forget what this is. Yeah, so I'm gonna choose one of these basses I made. I think Tavern might not sound good with this beat, so I'm gonna click on that one. And you can see, and I already have the thing down here, so I don't have to waste time. You can see you can make a melody with it. Now this doesn't work when you have like the full song a lot. If you have like maybe a melody, like a loop or something, or maybe just without, or something with the bass, it works. But it doesn't work a lot with this because it's like multiple melodies. But sometimes this is how I find the bass, especially when I'm trying to make like an OVO type beat, and it's like guide you to where it's at. Kind of doesn't work all the time, like I said, but you can kind of see. And I know that doesn't sound really too good, but yeah, that's just an example. I just want that just to show you can do that, because if no one shows you, you probably won't ever know about it. All right, so that's pretty much it for that one. I don't think I'm gonna make a beat this one, so I'm gonna show you one last one, and that's gonna be the where is it, the pitch corrector. Okay, so this one, why is it not showing up? I could try a different one. All right, so it's analyzing. So now you can see the pitch. So what you would do, click center, and it will put it exactly on the key. So you can drag it down. You can see just a lot of stuff you could do with this, especially with vocals. And yeah, that's all you can pretty much do with it. And it's basically for vocals. Like if you have somebody who wants to, they're singing, you want to fix the pitch and it's off, but you can do a lot with the samples. And yeah, and all you have to do is send the playlist. You could dump this in the piano roll too, if you want to. But you can see that's all over the place. And it's going to give you the note, and that's how you can find the melody as well. Actually, that's a good way to find the melody. You just dump it there, and then just copy it to the bass and just make it full, you know, like this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the ways. I'm gonna make a new video because it's reaching 30 minutes. So I'm gonna make another video with the beat and how to like distort the sample and everything and all that good stuff. You know, I guess more views, I guess, I don't know. So yeah, so hopefully this helped you out. I will be making another video with the beats and the effects. I know people are gonna ask, so let me know what you guys think and what you guys want to see, and if I missed anything, just let me know and I'll try to fix it in the next video, or I'm probably gonna record that right after this. So I'll make another video, I guess. So I'll see you guys in this video. Peace.